Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Yes, this is Shahid Ice Cream, and I'm back again. I'm still hanging in there. This phone, this camera on this phone has been acting up, so I thought I'd give it another try. But in the meantime, I'm trying to just get a camera, but I'm trying to wait until Black Friday to see if I can get one at a good price. I missed y'all, and I missed doing these videos, and I just don't want y'all to think that I'm giving up. No, I'm not giving up. It's not me. It's just, and then again, it could be me because I'm probably doing something wrong or got too much on this phone, and that's probably why I keep cutting off. But I don't know. But before it cuts off again, I just want to tell everyone to make sure that you stay covered up and you wear that mask. Keep your neck covered up. Wear those gloves. And when you get home, take those clothes off, put them in a plastic bag or whatever. And if you can throw them in the washer right away, do that. But just please stay covered up. Don't slack up, because that might be the time. Please don't slack up, because this thing is not finished with us yet. It's rising in a lot of places, so please, because you want to protect yourself as well as others. So I'm just saying, please stay covered up. I also want to say before this phone cuts off, like, share, and subscribe, please. Like, share, subscribe, and leave those comments. And I'm going to try my best to get this thing straightened out, because I do not want to give up. I want to continue doing my videos. So I'm going to just do whatever it takes and, try to get through it. But I know everybody, hopefully, is happy. He came through just like I knew he would. I knew the Lord wasn't going to give up on us. I mean, we have went through this stuff enough. We have went through this craziness enough. We can't take no more. And I knew the Lord was going to come through. So, and I just see Dr. Fauci just said now he's returning to normalcy. Normalcy, yes. Because, I mean, we were really, when you think back, were we in a time zone or what was going on? And it's still not finished. We're still not quite out of the woods yet. But there is still hope with Biden. And no matter what people say about his age or about this or that, I know it's going to be much better times. It's going to take him time to get it together, what have you, but anything is better than what's going on now. And I do believe that at least Biden has a heart. And he seems to be a man of God. And that goes a long way. It goes a long way. We can't have people covering us pretending that they believe in the Lord when they're holding the Bible upside down. So I'm just happy that things turned out the way it did. I was so happy, I cried. I was so happy to see people enjoying themselves together and laughing and talking and dancing and not looting and not fighting and shooting each other. Oh, it was such a happy day. Such a happy day. And just seeing so many people of different nationalities coming together. And after we won, I didn't see the other side. starting any violence. If it happened anywhere else, I don't know, but I didn't see anything happening in Wilmington or Philadelphia, but everybody was just rejoicing and happy because everyone in their right minds is just sick of this craziness that's going on. And we still got a long way to go because we don't know what this person has in mind. So I'm just thankful. And I had no doubt. I really didn't. I really didn't have any doubt. I didn't believe that the Lord would continue to put us through this madness. So now that it's over, we can breathe a little more. We can breathe a little more. So that's all I'm going to say, and I'm going to continue to pray. But I hope everyone out there is doing fine. And I'm just asking, if you don't see me for a while, just don't give up on me, because I am trying. But as you know, things do get in your way. And at this time, that's what's happening. So I'm just going to get in where I fit in. And hopefully as time goes on, hopefully I'll do a little better. So right now, this is just a test to see how long this can go on, and maybe I can do another video after this. So hopefully I did get this straightened out, because I did delete a lot of things that was on my phone. So hopefully I can get back into action where I want to be, because I do miss y'all. And I hope that y'all miss me. So I'm going to continue on seeing what's going on. Hopefully I can get better. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep on working on this thing. But hey, then we had some pretty nice weather yesterday. I mean, it just played right in. The people were out there celebrating. It wasn't cold. I mean, the stage was set just right. Good weather, and hopefully good days to come. So with that being said, now we got to do our share to be better people. We got to love each other even more. And we got to do what we can do to help our neighbors. And to help the people out here that's, less fortunate than we are. Because every night just about, when I go to bed, I think about the homeless people. And even though it's not cold now, it will be getting there. And I think about the homeless people, especially the women with their children, sleeping on the ground and in doorways, and it's just too much. People losing their homes, people can't eat. I guess we don't think about it so much if we're doing okay, if we're eating every day, if we have a roof over our heads and our bills are paid, and if we're not being evicted. So I guess for some it doesn't take such an impact, but it's out there. It's out there even more. It was bad before. This homelessness was bad before this pandemic came in. And it's even worse now. And I just pray every day that things get better. Because when I think about these children that are out on the street, and I just pray that they have somewhere to go to do their schoolwork. I'm praying that they can get their Chromebooks so that they can do their work. But without Wi-Fi and internet and all that, where are they going to go? I think about the abuse that's going on even more in a lot of homes. And I see it even more on online and on Facebook. Sometimes it's a whole row of incidents of domestic violence. And it's not just happening to the women, it's happening more and more to the children. They're abusing and actually killing and shooting their children. It's happening to everyone in the family, and it's getting worse. I don't be out there and I see it. I'm not going in this home and that home, and I see them abusing each other. No. But I know that it's happening. I know that it's happening because I know the tensions even more that people are under. I know how frustrated people can be. And people don't really know how to resolve conflict. People don't know how to sit down and discuss whatever the problems is. They rather fight. They rather kill. They just rather walk out and say it's over with. They don't know how to sit down and settle disputes. They think the quickest, and not only in domestic violence situations, I mean people in general. They rather get out there and fight each other, fist fight. And now they don't even really fight. They shoot to kill. When it would be so much easier to just sit down, talk it out, and maybe come to some kind of conclusion of whatever the problem may be. In relationships, people are so easy to call it quits because things don't go their way. So they rather just break up or argue or fight. But what is the arguing doing? All you're doing is one trying to scream and holler and talk over the other, but you're not coming to any conclusion. If you don't agree with what the other person is saying, then talk about it. Talk it out. Same way with friends or with anyone. The same way as if you're a Republican and I'm a Democrat. And maybe we were friends, but because of this, we're no longer friends. Why? Because we have different beliefs. Why? Maybe we could sit down and tell each other why we think the way we do. And maybe we can come out with better solutions, and maybe we can still remain friends. Some family members don't even talk to each other because they have, and not only different political beliefs, but different religious beliefs. Family members don't agree on the same religion, so they don't want to speak to each other. They don't want to visit each other. You may have a gay child. You don't accept that child because of the sexual orientations. Why? Why? Everyone needs love. And no one is really supposed to judge us anyway, except the Lord, because no one is perfect. No one is perfect. So how can I judge you because of your faults and your mistakes when I'm not perfect myself? I may not have the same faults as you, but I have faults. So how can I down you when I'm no better than you? You know what I'm saying? So we have a lot of things to think about in order to become one. And that's something, well, that probably will never happen, but we got to learn how to love. How can we say we love the Lord if we can't love our neighbor? And there's a difference between love and like. You can love a person, but you may not like them, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, you can love a person, but you may not like their ways. You can love your children, and I hope you do, because I sure love mine. But some of their ways I do not like or may not approve of. But these are my thoughts. And it's not going to make me hate them because my beliefs are different from theirs or I don't like something they're doing or whatever. And if it's something that you really don't like about a person and you just can't deal with it, then you just stay away from them. But it doesn't mean that you have to hate them. If you have God in you, you will learn not to hate. And a lot of times it ain't easy. But a lot of times also the things that come out your mouth, the things that you may say about another person, you don't always mean it. Because I know I don't. And in a fit of anger or madness or what have you, and I'll say certain things, and in my heart, I really don't mean those things. But because I'm inhuman, just like everyone else, I, from time to time, will say things about a person that I do not mean. But I also ask the Lord to forgive me. I also ask the Lord to forgive me. And then I try my best not to keep it on. That's why I do not like gossiping. Gossiping is one of the worst things because sometimes you find yourself getting into situations and saying certain things that you really don't even want to be involved in. So I guess when a person starts that gossiping, now everybody may say certain things from time to time, but there's some people that's all they know is gossiping, gossiping. And know everybody's business. Everybody's business. And talk about everybody's business. And a lot of times people come to me and talk about certain people because I don't go back and tell people what was said because I don't like breaking up friendships. And I don't like carrying gossip back and forth because it only starts trouble. And I don't know what they say, an idle mind. An idle mind, maybe if you had more to do, you wouldn't gossip so much, I don't know. And then sometimes I believe that people gossip so much is to make their life look better. Maybe their life's not going on that good or they're in a bad situation, so they always try to find faults in others so that whatever they're going through won't look as bad. But instead of that, try to figure out what's going on in your life and take care of that. Because you don't have time to be wasting on what other people are doing. And if you can't help someone, don't do things to hurt someone or to cause trouble. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I'm just saying, these are some of the stuff that stay on my mind, and I just don't like that gossiping because the more you be around gossipers, sometimes the more you may say certain things, and then you don't even want to contribute to that. So I guess the best thing to tell a person when you find out they're just a gossiper, some people are professional at it. You tell them, I'm sorry, but I'm not really into that gossiping. I'm not into always talking about other people. And like I said again, we're not human, and from time to time you are going to say something about someone, but you don't make it your life. It's not an everyday thing. And every time you see this particular person, all they come to you is with gossip. And those are the main ones don't tell you everything about themselves, but trust me, they know everything about someone else. So we just need to get it together, learn how to love more. I mean, because now is a time we all need help. We all need as much help as we can get. If you can share food, do that. Remember how back in the day, if your neighbor or someone in a black